My name is Virginia. I am from Norman and I am married to Justin. We have been together for 10 years this year, and we have a 4-month-old daughter named Ellie. She was born January 2nd, so we had a very awesome start to 2019 together. She was 2 weeks early because I was a high-risk pregnancy and she was not gaining weight in the way that she needed to be gaining weight. So they thought if we went ahead and delivered, we would have better luck on the outside. So I came up here a bunch and I remember seeing Dr. Daniel and he was like, I don't think I'm gonna see you again. Like, I definitely think you're having a baby. And he was right because I had a baby that Wednesday. So we saw them right before New Year's and then I was like, surprise, I had a baby. So we were in the hospital. I was in labor for 18 hours and she got stuck sideways across my hips. And she started having decelerations, and so after 17 hours they decided to do an emergency C-section. So when they took her out, she had the cord prolapse that was 2.5 times around her neck, and they thought maybe that was another reason she had been having such a hard time developing correctly. She was small but not super small, and then she started losing weight pretty rapidly after that, and we were having a lot of problems with reflux. I was in the hospital a week before we were able to all go home together. About 6 weeks after I had her, she had not gained enough weight and she was classified as failure to thrive. And we were put in a pediatric ICU in Oklahoma City, which is where they found out that the pylorus, which is the top valve of your stomach, hers is not formed correctly. Which I don't know a ton about, but the way it was described to me was basically like she was like a glass of milk with no lid on it. You know, anything that went in, as soon as you moved her, it was coming right back out. And because of that, and because of the incline of her car seat, she would choke every time we got in the car and stop breathing. So I do live about 45 minutes from the chiropractic office, and it was kind of scary. So after talking to Shelly one time over text message, Dr. Josiah reached out to me and offered to see me closer to Norman because we really needed some help with Ellie. So we were able to see her closer to Norman, and that kind of gave me confidence because I got out with her and we went somewhere that wasn't a hospital. And she loved it. She responded so well. I mean, she loved Dr. Josiah just from the minute she put her whole hands on her. She was just smiling up at her and she was so excited, and we were just so thankful, you know, and it was kind of like a family weekend that they were having that they allowed us to come and be a part of so we could get some help as well. And so we were very, very thankful. And after that, I had a friend that wanted to start coming here because she got pregnant, and so we started coming together. So I had a buddy to ride in the back seat with Ellie. So then we started coming up once a week, and I was coming twice because of what had happened to my hips with Ellie being stuck sideways during my delivery. And Ellie started gaining weight like you would not believe. She went from the first month that we were able to come twice a week, she went from just under 6 pounds to almost 9. So it was really, really, really life-changing for us. And my pediatrician couldn't believe what was happening, and we had seen everyone at that point. I had seen pediatric GI doctors, a speech language pathologist that specialized in swallow studies. I had seen 2 different PICU emergency doctors. We had seen our pediatrician. We had seen the head pediatrician of my office. And I just thought maybe it was time to explore other options besides what people would consider conventional medicine, because it was not helping us anymore and we needed more help. And so it was awesome. I mean, I always do like a victory dance, you know, when we weigh her in here, because I'm so excited about the weight that she's gained. So we just went to her 4-month checkup, and she's finally, she's out of failure to thrive after 4 months. So she's in the 7th percentile, which we're super excited about. And she still loves coming here. She loves both the Hackneys, and it's so fun to just come up here and have the energy and just kind of relax. I think a lot of people confuse like baby blues and postpartum anxiety, and it's a super real thing that women are going through, and there's not a ton of support. And the Hackney office, along with offering chiropractic, they offer a lot of postpartum support for moms. And I think that's something that's super important too, because you just go through a lot, especially being a first-time mom. I mean, I still have no idea what I'm doing. I had and continue to have no idea what I'm doing. So it's just so nice to have a place that you can go and everyone is friendly and someone will hold your baby and you can go to the bathroom and, you know, like you can just like take 5 minutes to yourself up here, which is very refreshing. We are so thankful for the Hackneys because we were in a position as first-time parents where we didn't really know what we were doing, and we were able to take their birth workshop and get so much help from them. And then after the birth of our daughter, we were so thankful just in the instrumental care that they gave her, which allowed her to gain weight and start to thrive when we were not able to get that and other care, as well as the support that I felt like I got from Dr. Josiah just in the early stages of postpartum, and being afraid of having a baby during cold and flu season, and being afraid of having to leave my house with her, you know, in bad weather. And we could not have been as successful as we've been with her gains without Hackney here to help us. The combination for us, thankfully, was pediatric GI specialist and chiropractic care. That was really our winning ticket when things turned around. So we are very thankful.